Welcome you all, dear students. Today, we are discussing the grammar component of the lesson, The Wolf by Farooq Sarwar. This lesson is prescribed for the first semester B.Sc by Bengaluru North University. This is Alice Cherian, Assistant Professor, Government First Grade College, Kerpuram. In this class, we will discuss the technicalities of writing a paragraph. What is a paragraph? A paragraph is a group of sentences organized around a central topic or one idea. It has a central theme and you elaborate on that theme, right? So these meaningful sentences, which are coherent, which frame one idea, which give us an elaboration of the central theme of it, can be called as paragraph. So it actually comprises of sentences which are meaningful, which are related to the central theme, and not some random sentences brought together or put together can be called as paragraph. A solidly written paragraph takes its reader on a clear path without detours. That is, you need to be very precise and clear when you write about a topic so that whatever you write is related to the topic and it speaks on the topic and not something else, so that it takes the reader and about the information required on the topic or what you want to say on the topic. It takes the reader through it, and you're not confusing the reader by adding unwanted, unnecessary, or unrelated sentences in the paragraph. Okay, a paragraph is usually a part of longer piece of writing, such as a letter or an essay. Right? When you're writing an essay, when you're writing an article, when you're writing a letter, you write the whole body in different parts of, and the different parts of this letter or uh, report or article are in the form of paragraphs. Many paragraphs come together to make one body of a letter, or you know if you take up essay, we have introductory paragraph in an essay. We have the body of the essay, which relates to the same topic but elaborates on different aspects of the topic. And then we have conclusion. But even if it is called as introduction, body, or conclusion, all these are in the form of a paragraph, not in sentences or some dispersed sentences. No, you always put the sentences in a group and present it. And this group of sentences is nothing but paragraph. The parts of paragraph. This is very important for us to understand. Though we form the body with different paragraphs, a paragraph in itself, is one organism. Like it has different parts. The topic sentence is very important because, as it is said, the first impression is usually, the best. It should be the best impression, and it will be a lasting impression. It should be like lasting. The way you open the paragraph, should speak the main idea that you're going to talk about, or either it should speak about it, or either it should introduce it, or introduce its significance, and it should be a complete sentence, not not too broad, not too narrow. And the topic sentence should be such that it should help the rest of the paragraph to develop based on the topic sentence. Okay, so topic sentence makes the very it is a very important part of a paragraph. It is so very important to have the right topic sentence. Right. For example, if you're talking about, like write an article, or you're starting an article on coronavirus, right? The pandemic of coronavirus. What will be your topic sentence? Right. The essay title is uh, the impact of coronavirus on education. If this is a given sentence, I'm just giving you an illustration. A topic sentence in this kind of a topic should be something which is catchy, which can give the open the door to your ideas about the topic. You know, it should at the outset tell the readers what you are trying to tell them, and it should also help you to develop the idea, right? So like for example, you want to say that this pandemic cannot actually stop our academics, something like that, because we have shifted to online mode and we are continuing our learning. You are someone who is making that statement. Then your topic sentence should be like, no pandemic can, stop our academics. No pandemic can stop the learning or, be an impediment to a learner. In this way, when you make a statement or topic sentence, it clearly forges in as a foretaste for the readers to know that what you're trying to state in the whole paragraph. Okay, so if it is an introductory paragraph, it will have a different kind of, as I told you, something which clearly states your idea. That will be a kind of topic sentence. And then when you, like for example, first thing you spoke about how a pandemic cannot stop our academics, how it cannot impediment our learning, how we have shifted from blackboard to whiteboard, right? All this we can go on stating. After stating this in the introductory paragraph, next thing you want to say how the education, has changed its gears, has shifted the gear. How, online learning has, played a very vital role. Online classes has played a vital role. So you can then frame a sentence on online classes, right, as a topic sentence. And now in the next paragraph, if we want to talk about uh, you know, mm, the e-content, which is of great help in online learning, the e-contents, then you can make a topic sentence which is relevant to e-content, right? E-content is a source of educational materials which is available in a very, uh, it is so very accessible, right? And it is feasible to us to have e-content at our fingertips and learn at our time, our phase, and our comfort. So, how e-content has helped, during these pandemics? This can also be a topic sentence for your third paragraph. Like I'm telling you how a topic sentence can change according to the paragraph that you are in, right? So the next is the supporting sentence. The supporting sentences are the middle sentences of the paragraph. They provide details such as explanations or examples that expand on or support the topic sentence. Supporting sentences are sometimes connected with transition words or phrases, right? Linkers. So they go on developing the idea that you have stated in the topic sentence. As I gave you an illustration in the previous slide, for example, I start the paragraph saying that I believe that the pandemic has definitely, or the pandemic cannot stop our academics. If this is a statement, then you, in the supporting sentences, how are you going to support this idea? Yes. So you say that yes, pandemic has locked us up in our house, but it cannot stop us from our thirst to learn. It cannot stop us from our desire to learn. See, because learning it should never stop. Learning should never stop, and therefore teachers, you know, all the educators have made special efforts during these time to bring learning to your doorsteps, to bring education to your fingertips. So you go on supporting the topic sentence in the following sentences. So this which you narrate or which you develop on the topic sentence is called the supporting sentence of the paragraph. And the last part is the concluding sentence. So the conclusion of a paragraph signals the end of the paragraph. This is very important. You should not leave the reader, at some vague point. You should conclude. Now that I started my paragraph by saying that, no pandemic can stop our academics. Learning cannot be stopped. Learning is a continuous process. And our teachers, our educators have made special efforts to bring learning into our doorsteps. And this is your essay, and you have developed all the supporting sentences. So, concluding, you have to again restate what is your conclusion, right? So every paragraph should have a meaningful conclusion, and if it is to be continued by another paragraph, you have to have a conclusion sentence which can be then taken on by the next paragraph. See, this is very, very important, right? For example, I concluded my introductory paragraph by saying how the teachers have moved from blackboard to whiteboard, right? And how students have moved from being students to participants in the meetings. So the whole scenario of education has changed while our learning continues uninterrupted. This sentence I stop my first introductory paragraph on the topic, you know how the impact of coronavirus on academics. For example, this is my introductory paragraph. If you're following with me from the first slide, you will understand. So if this is my concluding sentence, in the next sentence I have to have an introductory line or topic sentence again, which will take me ahead with the topic. Okay. So I told you how you can go on with some points like e-content. You can go on accessibility. You can write on, how internet has made it easy to learn at our phase, our time, and our comfort. So you develop each idea into a paragraph, right? Now you're trying to state how our education has not stopped. So each paragraph should be aligning to this. And every paragraph should have a conclusion, though it may be not crucially stating something, but giving a broader summary of the whole thing that you have discussed in the paragraph. This forms the part of concluding sentence. So it gives a final comment on the topic and leaves the reader with the most important ideas to think about. So concluding sentences often closes the paragraph by returning to the main idea or by restating your opinion on the main idea. Okay. So dear students, we learned the different parts of paragraph, that is topic sentence, supporting sentences, and then the concluding sentence. So what are the steps to write a good paragraph? No, these are some crucial things that you need to remember. Don't abruptly start writing on it. Decide the topic of your paragraph, develop a topic sentence, demonstrate your point. That is, give examples. Try to explain more about the point. Just don't make a very, mesmerizing topic sentence and leave it there. Try to support it with ideas, and then demonstrate your point. That is, you support it. Make the paragraph coherent and lucid. Coherent means as a one body. There is a need that all of the sentences in the paragraph should be linked. It should speak of one idea, right? And it should be easy. It should be an easy flow of thoughts. See, it should be more organic. When you're reading, when somebody reads your paragraph, they should not feel that some disjointed ideas are put together. It should be like an one body, you see, where everything is coherent. It goes together. And definitely don't forget to conclude. See, because whatever important things you have stated, if there is no proper conclusion, it makes no, it doesn't validate your ideas. So look over, proofread. Even if you're the best writer, always proofread, always look over, because sometimes you may, by oversight, you may do some mistakes, spelling mistakes. But a small spelling mistake or a punctuation error also sends some message about you, right? So whenever it is written by you, in your name, always see to it that you go through it and recheck, proofread, so that you avoid the chances of being wrong. Okay, right. Today in this session we learned what is a paragraph. We also learned the different parts of paragraph, and we learned that what topic sentence is very crucial, and it should give a good beginning to your paragraph. It should be the main idea on which you will be developing, right? Supporting sentences are also very important because these sentences demonstrate what you are trying to say. And then lastly, concluding, how to conclude a paragraph, we discussed on that. So these are the main things that we have dealt with. In the next session, we will continue with paragraph writing, right? So please carry on to the next session as I'll be discussing more on paragraph writing. Thank you for watching this.